Hey guys, I don't know what you're doing right now, but make sure you subscribe. Now let's get into this video.
Man, you think he could help the SEC like bring back the dominance?
Lane Kiffin,
Yeah.
can he help the SEC bring back the dominance? I mean, that's like a
Transfer
group.
Portal King. So
That's a group effort though, man. That's a group effort, man. And it's different now, you know, because like before, man, it was you know, everybody wanted to go to these schools because they know these schools gonna get them to the next level. Well, how many dudes really want to go to the next level now?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, nigga, if I can make 10, 15 M's
Yeah.
before that,
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody cares about football like that.
Right. And not everybody
You know
cares about
a lot of dudes, they play it because they feel like they have to play it. Right? So it's like, man, if you could make a lot of bank before having to go to the next level, like, are you really thinking about the next level?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so, you know, and I think so, like, it's a group effort as far as like dominance, but, you know, I think a lot of that falls on like the new landscape. You know, it falls on donors. It falls on the NIL collective, right? Like, it falls on revenue sharing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you don't have Texas Tech money or Texas A&M money or, you know, Michigan money, like, you're gonna lose out on a lot of kids because them schools could cut $2-3 million out of checks and not really feel it. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I think that's really what the game's at now. Like, you know, a lot of great players are kind of spread it around now because of the NIL effect. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, 10 years ago, all those dudes would be at Alabama. And now it's like,
waiting turn.
You know, Alabama only got 2 of those dudes, and you know everybody else is, you know, getting 1 or 2 of them. So it's just different from that perspective.
Right. So man, I guess it's safe to say the SEC is kind of not like the big brother of college football no more.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say, and that's just, you know, we're talking present terms, right?
Yeah.
Because if you look back, you know, over the course of the last 20 years, and obviously, yes, SEC is the more dominant, you know, conference. You know, we have the best players in college, and we have the best players at the next level too. So, you know, but I think now, like I said, it's just harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just harder because, you know, you could have a great year at, you know, at Auburn, right? And then Oregon comes with $200,000-$400,000 more.
Yeah.
Right? And they're giving you like this Nike rollout.
Right.
And just all that come with that. And it's like, you know, how you gonna tell a country kid from, you know, Montgomery to not experience that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and you can't even fault these kids a lot of times for like wanting to experience that. Dude come from the ghetto in Texas. Like, you don't think he want to see what South Los Angeles is like? You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, you know, it's harder. But you know, it goes back to, you know, the donor system, right? And you know, obviously those assistant coaches too. Like, you know, guys like Frank Wilson and dudes like that is able to kind of retain guys, not because they got a lot of money to offer, but because they got a lot of wisdom and knowledge and just skill specific stuff that could get dudes to the next level. But you know, like I said, man.
So I guess it's a nice thing that other conferences could pay players. Now, I mean,
well, now, yeah, because now it's like, you know, it's a bigger. It's not just SEC schools that's dominating the market, you know. So now you like Indiana, bro. Like, and I don't think Indiana, you know, I mean, they're #1 team now, but I don't even think they probably not spending half the money that Oregon spent, right? So, you know, but when that's changing, right? Like that'll change for Kirk
coming up now,
like, because they're gonna have a lot of dudes on that roster that other coaches gonna say, man, we like what that dude got to offer, and we're gonna pay you a little more. So, like, you know, I just think it's just an issue. You know, obviously, I love the fact that kids get paid, but you know, I think it's just kind of it muddies the water for dudes that really want to take it to the next level. Because, like I said, every year, man, like roster changes. You know, like it just changes.
So I guess it's safe to say, like, the SEC being a big brother for so long, there had to be some type of donors who was financially taking care of certain players or certain things, because now it's the broad thing now, you know. So just the SEC been the big brother of college football for so long.
But so
those guys probably been getting paid.
Or we're gonna use Nick Saban for example.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I heard him talk about that.
I mean, a lot of his coaches. Obviously we think about Kirby Smart, right, and even Ole Miss coach, right. We look at those dudes as Saban disciples. But all right, those are the two that decide to stay in the SEC, right? But then you got Mario Cristobal. He go to Miami. Then you got Dan Lanning go to Oregon. And so now you get those cultures. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you get that, right? You get the Saban effect in Oregon now. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause now you got a dude in Oregon that's kind of running the operation how Saban run it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, I think along with, having a big pocketbook, you got to be able to pull those dudes too, right? Because you can't just have a bunch of money and you don't got nobody to kind of right the ship. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's what the SEC is kind of losing that, because like not only do we not have the funding to kind of keep up with some of these schools, but they're taking our best coaches now. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that just comes with the game.
So like how was the payback then? Like
for the Badger?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. I've had my fair share of $10,000, $20,000 handshakes, and I used to joke a lot, but it was serious. But it was Justin Bieber, then it was Tyrann Mathieu, and that's how I felt. That's just how I felt. But
Baton Rouge felt like that too.
I was ahead of my time, man. Boy, I was ahead of my time. But I had a lot of fun, though. I enjoyed it. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
Like, so was the rules scary back then? Because I mean, it's bust wide open now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because like I remember, man, like one of the biggest sins, right, was transferring. Right, because when you transfer back in the day, you were like, you lose a year, and
you gotta sit out.
You know what I mean? And so that's really why a lot of dudes just kind of stuck it out, man. Like I remember dudes, like when I got there, obviously I'm a freshman, but we had juniors and seniors in our DB room that I felt was probably just as talented as me, right? Like maybe they didn't have my anticipation or awareness, but I feel like those dudes could play too.
Right.
But those dudes just had to kind of sit it out and just graduate. You know what I mean? And
that's tough.
And I look back on it, I'm saying, damn, like, a lot of those dudes, if the rules were the same, like they could have experienced a different side of college football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I really think back on. But yeah, man, I think one of the biggest rules was, because we looked at the NCAA as just, they was just not our friends.
Yeah, for sure.
My God, like, they was just not for us as players, right? And so we, tight line, even in academics, bro. Like, I remember that every year, man, it was one or two dudes that, was academically ineligible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't really hear about that type of stuff no more or anything, bro, because dudes could just pick up and go somewhere else.
Right.
Somebody gonna accept them.
And
so, it's just different, man.
Yeah, bro. While we talking college football, bro, I want to ask you about the transfer portal. Because right now, it's estimated that like over 30% of the college football players are in the transfer portal. Like, how bad of a look this is for college football? Like, there's zero loyalty left. We obviously know that, but the guys are just chasing money now at this point.
That's terrible, man.
Like, they're not even thinking about $100 million if they can make $20 million in 2 years. It's kind of like satisfied.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know how I would be able to function like in that sort of environment. Because like, man, like college used to be a place, man, that you used to go and you used to like, you used to believe in traditions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you believe in those customs and the people that came before you. Like that was a big part of it. Like a big part of me wanted to be like great at LSU was like Corey Webster's, and you know what I'm saying, like being able to see those dudes make plays on TV, like you know what I'm saying, me wanting to kind of emulate that, and you know, now it's like, who gives a fuck, and like that bothers me, you know what I'm saying, like that really does bother me, because I think football at the core, right, like at the heart of it, it's about community, it's about teammates, it's about passion, it's about family, and I mean, nowadays you just lying, saying that, oh yeah, man, like we in it with these kids, and you know, even from a coach's perspective, it's like you don't really believe that.
Nah, next
you know
year
what I'm saying? Like,
out of here.
You don't really believe that, and so I mean, you know, a dude like me, like I would just be, I'd be like a fish out of water. Like what am I surrounded by? Like what is going on? You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't be it wouldn't be the best feeling for me, you know, knowing that like all of this could change tomorrow. You know? I don't think I would feel, that would make me feel great, you know?
Man, so if you was in college today, like how much would it take to pry you away from LSU?
I mean,
like, none?
Nah.
I'm saying if LSU was saying, yeah, here T, we got these $3 million for you. Like, okay, cool. I'm give me a week. I'm thinking about it. You know, I just don't want to just jump and make a decision. You know, let's say, I mean, it could be USC, it could be Cal. I mean, they say, well, look, come on, y'all on the West Coast, we got 10 for you.
West Coast team got no chance to get Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, they taking half of your money.
Neither did the East Coast team. You know, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, I don't know, but I do know that they would have took a lot. You know, because like I said, bro, I didn't necessarily like choose LSU because like LSU I could do something for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you start paying people, that's what you're paying for. You paying for me to come provide a service for you. And like in reality, the reason I chose LSU was because like, you know, they could do stuff for me that I couldn't do for myself. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's why I chose to go there. So I mean, it would have took a fortune. You know, it would have took half of A&M collective to pull me away from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it would have took half of their collective. Like they'll still be paying me. It would be like one of those baseball contracts. Like, you know, we'll give you $5 million now, and we'll give you $10 million. You know, when you turn 40 or something. You know, like it would have took a lot for me to leave, you know, LSU, because I didn't go there for that. You know. But it's a different landscape now, so I couldn't. You know, who knows? You know, who knows?